Stuck there, got fans on the low. They never let it show, they never let me know. Got women on the low, and they feelings from before. They never let it show, they never let me know. Stuck there, got fans.
Label me a crook, but I'm on God time. Ever since I first hopped off the porch, I've been gang tied. All these niggas do is talk, but we was really outside. Shawty mouth wide, breaking necks when she.
Yo, we live at the Hunnid table, man. It's been a couple weeks since I did one of these. Man, we got a special guest here. Can you introduce yourself and tell us where you from and what it is that you do?
Man, my name is Hakeem Eli'juwon from Tulsa, Oklahoma. I'm a rapper, artist, / boxer, you know what I'm saying, and an extraordinaire. I'm from here, you know what I'm saying. I've been here all my life. I ain't never planned on leaving. You know what I'm saying? Not that I won't spread my wings, but this is where I'm at.
Man, Brody, summarize your upbringing. Like, give us a brief summary of your upbringing to where you at now.
So I had a rough little upbringing, you know what I'm saying? But at the same time, it wasn't the worst. You know what I'm saying? I'm thankful for all the opportunities that I was given to grow and to become a better man over the years, you know what I'm saying? Because when we was young, we was cutting up, kicking up dust, you know what I'm saying, throwing rocks at the pen. And where I'm at now, it's really a testament to the faith and the hard work that a nigga put in, you know what I mean? Whether you talking about boxing or the music, I've been in the music game for 10 plus years. Still gotta mention my name. I'm in the boxing game. I done won some state championships and did some things, so we planning on taking this shit to the next level.
Hey, for sure. What you been up to like lately, like the last couple of months? No, let's not ask that, man. You from Tulsa raised, Tulsa, you know, Tulsa born, man. What's the best side of Tulsa?
The best side of Tulsa? Man, I'm gonna have to go ahead and say, I'm gonna have to just go ahead and rock with the North, you know what I'm saying?
North, man.
The East Side, you know, I fuck with the East Side real tough. The West, always, you know what I'm saying? I really I really started out on the West growing up, you know what I'm saying? That's where I feel like I came into the streets. The streets was introduced to me on the West Side, so I really fuck with every side, and you know, the South is what it is.
Okay, man. We talking about local things in Tulsa. What's the best clothing line in Tulsa?
Fight. F-I-T-E. Fuck it, take everything.
Okay. That's a good acronym, man. The best type of women to have in Tulsa. The best type of women in Tulsa, man.
Man, come on.
You gonna pass out?
It's probably a Latino.
For sure, man. The best restaurant in Tulsa, locally owned.
The best locally owned restaurant for me is Rubicon.
I was just up there the other day. I was just
busting every time.
What's the best place in Tulsa, like, you know, that you only can get in Tulsa?
The best place you can only get in Tulsa, as far as food is concerned.
As far as anything, just, you know, like, what if you had one place to be in Tulsa, where would you be at?
Oh, one place to be in Tulsa, you know, LaRue's Kitchen, you know what I'm saying, too. You know what I'm saying? I can't even skip on that one. You gotta go to LaRue's Kitchen, because you ain't gonna get LaRue's Kitchen nowhere else. You know
so, outside of food, where would you, you know,
the
you
best
can go
place
to one
to
place
go
for the rest
in
of your
Tulsa,
life?
for the rest of my life in Tulsa, shit, Greenwood, Archer, and Pine, you know what I'm saying? Anywhere in between there, let's get down through there.
For sure. My last Tulsa-based question on this category for a second, man. What's the best memories you done had in Tulsa, either growing up or, you know, just recently?
I say my best memories for me personally would be the very first World Culture Music Festival, you know what I'm saying? Whenever it was still CTS at the time, and we had shut that motherfucker down. And then my best memory in Tulsa, though, is the first time I won the state championship in the open class division.
For sure, man. Hey, I seen you on this project called Fire Your Little Africa. Describe how you got onto that project and how has it affected you as an artist?
I got on that project through, you know, collaboration with a group of my brothers, the World Culture Music Group, Steph Simon, you know, Dr. View, and they put that shit together, man, and put me in a position to use my voice to represent where we come from and to actually talk that shit that, you know what I'm saying, it would take a nigga from the streets to really speak that shit, because being a product of the downfall, that's what they wanted from me. So, and it helped me a lot, you know what I'm saying, it helped me a lot. It brought a lot of awareness to the culture. A lot of people who would have never seen the town or had no idea about the town, they was paying attention to it, and you know what I'm saying, it helped me pretty substantially. You know what I'm saying? I got some good stream money off of it, got some pay, so can't complain. You know what I mean?
Hell yeah, man. So Fire in Little Africa, is that 100% about the race riot in 1921? Is that about, or no, not for real?
Fire in Little Africa, it is about the race riot, you know what I'm saying, but it's more about shining a light on the lives of the people that was lost, you know what I'm saying, and revitalizing the entrepreneurial spirit, you know what I'm saying, of what they was able to accomplish and trying to revamp that in the culture, you know what I mean?
Do you believe the descendants of those people deserve reparations?
Shit, you know, reparations is a real crazy topic to even discuss, because, you know, everything that we've been through, and on the topic, you know what I'm saying, we made a whole song called Reparations, and that was nullified, you know what I'm saying, they didn't let that happen, you know what I'm saying, they canceled that out. So like, is reparations important? It is important for the survivors and the families that were affected directly by that shit, you know what I'm saying, yeah.
Man, let's talk about can we talk about the reason why they canceled the song, or can we dive into that a little bit more? Or you
man, fuck JBurna for one. You know what I'm saying? So out the gate, that's what it was about, in my opinion. You know what I'm saying? I said some things, we said some things, we did some things, but shit, the truth is the truth, and the real is the real, and you're gonna have to put that shit out there eventually. It's gonna make its way to the scene. You know what I'm saying?
Because he was kind of opposing the reparations. Like, he was opposing the reparations, even though he benefited directly from the, you know,
right. You know what I
from
mean? And
past events.
And you know, that's crazy. You know what I'm saying? So can't say too much about them type of folks. You know what I'm saying? But them type of folks is them type of folks for a reason, and our voices is important for a reason to on the other side of that. So it's like, shit, this is an ever-ending cycle of motherfuckers not caring and motherfuckers wanting to shine light on the people that don't care, and then trying to get our people what we need. You know what I mean?
Truth. So I know, man, I had a little interview podcast thing, and I told people you carried that whole project, man. I said, Hakeem, man, you put the team on his back and carried it, man. How do you feel about that, man?
Hey, man, it's what? Who gonna deny it? For real. You know what I'm
I
saying?
don't know, yeah.
I ain't gonna say I carried the team, because niggas carried me to it. You know what I'm saying? So I can only give respect to the niggas that put me on in the situation. But if you was there and you was a part of this shit, then you know what I'm saying? Y'all know. Shit.
Man, based on what that interview was about that I mentioned you on, the Tulsa rap report cards, man, describe your feeling on them, and when you see your grade, how was you know, how you react?
Hey, shit, you know, all personal opinions is exactly what they is, you know what I'm saying? Like, a motherfucker getting all butthurt about somebody having an opinion about what they see, that don't have nothing to do with, like, me. I'm going to take everything in stride, so I appreciated the fact that I'm still mentioned after all these years, you know what I'm saying? So niggas got to realize, if your name is getting brought up, what you crying about? You know what I'm saying? Because that must be good, right? You know what I'm saying? If your name getting brought up, you've been doing something, you've been trying to do something, all we really working for is a response to our music. You know what I'm saying? So whether it's good or bad, if you getting a response from your shit, then you should be happy about that shit.
Man, and in local scenes, like, this not even just in Tulsa, this is just like countrywide, worldwide. Do you feel that as bias and favoritism in the local rap scene?
There will always be a popularity factor, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And who's rubbing shoulders with who, and who's dick riding who, or whatever you want to call it, you know what I'm saying? This is always going to go on. It's always been going on. But at the end of the day, it's all on the individual's grit and grind. Shit, how you gonna get yourself in? How you gonna overcome this shit? You know what I'm saying? If you really manifesting your shit, you gonna overcome that. You know what I'm saying? So that shit shouldn't matter to a nigga.
True. All right, Hakeem, man, mention your top 5 favorite artists in the industry and your 5 favorite artists in Tulsa, man. They ain't gotta be the top, just be your favorites.
Off top. Some of my favorite artists in the industry, as of right now, would be like Larry, June. I like Low Shimmy too. Low Shimmy been going hard. I like AFM Peso, Currency, and Joey Badass.
I'm about
Niggas
to
like
hit
that.
the AFM Peso.
AFM Peso been going hard.
I'm about to get hit you, bro.
Cali nigga.
Yeah,
Locally, I fucks with all these locals for real. Like I fucks with them. I'm seeing that there's a big gap in artistry. You know what I'm saying? Though at the end of the day, it's a few artists out here, and it's a lot of motherfuckers that's just like really trying to get their name out there, but they really don't have a passion for this shit. You know what I'm saying? So like I look at like niggas like Mike the Don as one of the top.
He take his craft serious.
Yeah, he take his craft serious. He dedicated. You know what I mean? So Mike the Don, I'm just gonna say Mike the Don's probably my favorite artist in the town right now. And then Jediah, Lil Jediah, he going hard. I like him.
He take it serious too.
I fucks with this dude. His name is Kai, K-I-E. He like a in between, like half of a rock star type nigga, but he goes hard than a motherfucker. He goes hard, and he got his own lane. You know what I'm saying? And shoot, of course I fuck with Phil Soul and everybody else, and then Saint Dominic still the best rapper out here. You know what I'm saying? He on a hiatus right now, but he's still my nigga. Steph, everybody, I fuck with the town.
For sure, man. I seen, man. I used to be seeing you share a whole bunch of Pimp C stuff.
Oh, come on,
man. How you become a fan of Pimp C, and what do you think about his legacy and everything in that nature?
See, now whenever I was a young nigga, all you could really get out of me was Southside music. I don't listen to now. I ain't know too much about a West Coast artist. I ain't know too much about. I knew about the East Coast, of course, we all did. But at the end of the day, when it came down, what resonated with me was No Limit, Hot Boys. You know what I'm saying? Anything from that time, and the Texas wave when they hit. That's really what impacted me the most. And like my young DV, you know what I'm saying? We was at football practice. He used to. I done came down. He used to kill that flow at football practice and shit like that. So boom, it was just like that Southern sound. And as far as Pimp C is concerned, it was just the authenticity. You know what I'm saying? The ability to speak his mind without having a filter. You know what I'm saying? And whether it turned into a good or a bad situation, he was gonna say that shit. You know what I'm saying? And he was gonna stand on business behind it. And he was really like on the same shit that niggas is on now. Like, nigga, let's take this shit independent and rock this shit. Fuck these labels. They hoeing us, but we don't realize we got all the power. You know what I'm saying? But it's a whole bunch of individuals in the game, but ain't no connection, ain't no real networking. So that's where the problem is. And he seen that early in the game, and he did something for Texas at the time that we should all be trying to emulate. You know what I'm saying? And it was just that voice. It stood out over the track.
Man, he was trying to get people to come together too, though, man.
Real talk.
How you feel about, do you think Tulsa will ever be able to come together as a city?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
So we done came together so many times, like Firing Little Africa was an example.
Yeah.
These festivals is an example. Not only has Steph had a festival, T-Rush got festivals, and it's multiple other festivals.
Yeah.
You got the Underground Collective doing their thing. Yeah, they've been doing their thing for 5+ years. It's like, it's not just one. It's a lot of people that's been connecting them dots, and it's them key role players that have less selfishness involved in they game. You know what I'm saying? That's really rocking with that and bringing that to light. You know what I'm saying?
Let me ask about this, man. People from out of town, they think let's just say the politics in certain areas. Well, in Tulsa, people from out of town would think the politics in Tulsa is not serious or, of that nature. They basically, it's like a joke to some people out of town. Like the street politics. Yeah, let's not even trying to, you know,
Right.
the street politics, like the gangs and stuff. Do you think that they'll be able to get together on the music, you know, on the music tip?
Niggas from out of town, like
No, Tulsa.
the Tulsa. I mean, it don't even matter. None of that shit is gonna ever matter because these niggas out here. This ain't y'all city to be worried about for one. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Y'all need to stay at where y'all at and worry about it over there. Because if you come out here with it, I mean, you're not just gonna start pressing lines on nobody. You know what I'm saying? Y'all acting like y'all pressing the niggas that y'all say ain't with the politics.
Yeah, I see.
So we don't care about none of that shit you talk about. Every time niggas try that, it don't work out for them anyway. You know what I mean? But we ain't really too concerned about other niggas from other cities. Like, let's collaborate. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, out of town niggas be like, man, Tulsa this, Tulsa that. They be trying to downplay Tulsa when it comes to the,
but they can't fight.
Yeah. Because I just went to other states and I'll just be like, man, Tulsa, man, they go way crazier than y'all would when it comes to that category.
Yeah, man. We actually have a lot of cities, they got gangbanging going on, but they don't really have a reason for why they area that they claiming to be so tough had, like Tulsa. Yeah. We had the race riot. We had years of trauma on that one side of town where a lot of gangbanging goes on. A lot of these other places can't say they got a real reason for why they really following somebody else's role.
Like we had a bunch of anger and shit. They come out there and like we set up shop here and bam.
Yeah, that's why they did that here too. They did that here too. It ain't no different here. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, the anger and the aggression that came, that they was able to come and put it into play was already established. It wasn't like we didn't have that. The anger and the G's was already here. The gangs and the colors and shit is all extra. You know what I'm saying? It's all extra.
Okay, when it comes to that in the local music scene, how do you feel about that? And do you think it can ever stop? You know, like come to a cease to a little bit, not to everybody got to be buddy, but music wise, because in California, certain people ain't allowed to make certain songs with certain people due to politics. Like you never got a Nipsey and Schoolboy Q collab or some shit like
type shit like But at the same time, you got YG and Nipsey, and you had, you know what I'm saying, you had Game and Nipsey, and out here you had me personally. I got Neighborhood Barbie on the track. I got Dolo Loco on the track. They from the other side. Yeah. What that means to these other people, it's like y'all scared to rub shoulders with real niggas. If they real, I fucks with them. If they not solid, then they a hoe ass nigga. It don't matter what set they from. You a hoe ass nigga, you a hoe. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, I don't really see it really being a big factor like people think it is. You know what I'm saying? Maybe these young cats, these young cats is always gonna be like that because they still in that lane. They still out there activities, and they ain't really woke up to the fact that like a lot of shit is bullshit, and a lot of shit is like you being played into this mentality when really it's money to be made and real niggas all over the place, and we ain't gotta be on the whole shit, but the whole shit gets activated on site if y'all feel like that. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody straying away from the bullshit, but let's not be on the bullshit and get some paper first, because real G's gonna get some money first. You know what I'm saying? So
as an older artist and as an older person, who'd have been in the field, who did X, Y, Z, no need to explain that. What could you give, like, some advice that you can give to the younger artists? What would it be? Younger artists and younger, people who are still, going up or whatever.
You gotta think bigger than your situation. You know what I'm saying? You gotta see bigger than your situation. The situation you in may seem like it's everything right now. You know what I'm saying? That's all there is to it. Like, a lot of people get stuck in that and they stay on a one-track mind. Yeah. But they don't really see themselves, like, how could you see yourself going past where you at if you stuck where you know what I'm saying? Yeah. You can't get past this shit. Yeah. If you gonna stay in this mentality, you gotta be thinking bigger. You know what I'm saying? And thinking bigger is a part of that. Nipsey, as an example, he got on through a blood nigga. You know what I'm saying? He's a crip. You know what I'm saying? So what? Get your money right, get your mind right, get your money right. Focus on yourself a little bit more than you focus on these other niggas.
For sure.
But stand on your business though. Don't let these niggas hold you.
Sure. We gonna talk about this boxing stuff, man. Yeah, Man, a lot of people ain't too. I don't know if they hip to the boxing or So it's a mix with some people. Some people may consider you boxing. Some people consider you music. I consider you both. Man, talk about how you got into boxing. That's Because when I met you, you was doing full rap. I didn't know if you was boxing. You was full rap.
Full rap. You know what I'm saying? And like around the time I met you, I was fresh out of prison. You know what I'm saying? I was about 20, 21 years old.
Yeah.
And, you know what I'm saying, didn't have my head on straight, still out here selling dope, doing the most. And then by the time I was about 26 years old, I caught another case. I was facing time, was able to beat my case, you know what I'm saying? And whenever I touched down, I was just like, man, this shit gotta stop, you know what I'm saying? Because the next road is I'm gonna be gone for a long time. I ain't gonna have no music career. I ain't gonna have nothing. So I was still on music. My little brother has passion for the fighting game. He always did when we was young. He told me that he was gonna do it. He started going to the gym, and I felt like, nigga, I done already showed him the wrong example. So since he got a path, let me jump off in that path with him as a guide to show him that this shit could be left alone. And then for whoever else need to see it, so you can do whatever you want to do as long as you put your mind to it. You know what I'm saying? So I jumped off into boxing, and I didn't really think I was going to be a boxer or nothing. I just was working out, lifting weights, trying to get swole, went to the boxing gym. They said I had potential, you know what I'm saying? And my passion, the way I am, I get locked in on something. I'm locked in. Just like with the music, I put a lot of hours in. So I put a lot of hours in with the boxing and realized that I had potential to do something. Shoot, that's what I'm choosing to do. You know what I mean?
Hey, sure, man. All right, give me your first fight, amateur. Your first amateur fight. Describe that.
Man, my first amateur fight was crazy. I was prepared for the fight and everything. I ended up getting sick the week of the fight. Damn. You know what I mean? So I was supposed to fight at like 140 something. I came into the fight like 137 pounds. Does that matter a lot or no? I
mean,
it can matter. It can definitely matter. You know what I'm saying? Especially whenever the way I was drained. So I get to the fight, you know what I'm saying? But I'm ready though. I don't use no excuses. I ain't had no excuses. I go into the fight. I win the fight. You know what I'm saying? I was tired in the mother. Went back to the locker room, threw up, everything like that. You know what I'm saying? But it was a beautiful experience. It showed me that you know, you when you think you prepared for, sometimes you think you prepared for things and you step in there and you realize like you're not really prepared for what you're stepping into, but you're gonna have to show your heart, you're gonna have to show what you made of to make it through sometimes, you know what I'm saying? And my first fight definitely showed me that I wasn't as prepared as I thought I was. I wasn't what I thought I was. I wasn't gonna knock niggas out every time. All those different things, and that actually sparked more motivation and more drive to it, so I could get to that level to where I'm doing niggas the way I want to do. You know what I mean?
For sure, man. Who are your top 5 fighters right now in boxing? It don't matter what rank they in, what class they in, or
Top 5 boxers.
It can be local, national, international.
Top 5 boxers. Okay, I'm gonna have to go with Vontae Davis. Shakur Stevenson. It's a lot of them, man. I like Devin Haney too. I really don't be too biased, but I'm gonna have to go ahead and say this dude named Billy. This dude named Billy. He's hard. I've been watching him. I like his style of fighting. And then David Perez. That's my guy, you know what I'm saying?
For
9-0, you know what I'm saying? Looking for 10-0, you know what I'm saying? About to be going to the next stage, and that's my guy right there, one of my stable mates, you know what I'm saying? He's already doing his thing in the pros, so be looking forward to seeing him make some big statements in this game here pretty soon.
Hey, all right, so look, man, this dude named Shot by King, he a video dude. He said he want to box any Tulsa rapper. He said he want to box any Tulsa rapper. I said, man, my nigga Hakeem will give you some problems.
Yeah. You know, these guys, they love it because it's so controversial to speak on it now. Now they see a lot of local guys like Calvin Barnett as well. He's another Oklahoma fighter that's also in the pros. You know what I'm saying? He's pretty well known around the town. And you know, they see it and they feel like they could speak and comment on it, just like I can comment on some basketball or some football or something. You can comment on this boxing. It's like, all right, bro, you stay in your lane though, cause you come over here with that energy.
You say you willing to box for some money.
We gonna have fun with it though. At the same time, if a nigga like that was to really throw an event, you know what I'm saying? Make it a little what's the word? A little whatever, you know what I'm saying? Exhibition.
Yeah, exhibition. Yeah,
we can have a little exhibition, man. Let's take it to the up to Reeds or something. We can get down.
Hey, that'd be a good match. I'm gonna tell him. I'm telling the nigga.
Yeah, that'd be tight. You know what I'm saying? I'll take it easy.
Oh man, nah. Who that nigga ass? Nah, bro, cool. But
he might. You never can underestimate motherfuckers. Cause a lot of people from around here done been in the boxing gym growing up in their lifetime. You know what I'm saying? It's some dudes out here that I already just know is naturally gifted that punch people down. You know what I mean? And ain't nobody overlooking nobody. I feel like everybody has a fighting chance. You know what I'm saying? So everybody has a equal playing field when it comes to them hands.
Smooth. So have you met like any famous boxers and fighters of that nature?
I met Jermaine Taylor, you know what I'm saying? And he was an undisputed middleweight champion, I think, or light heavyweight, one of them. And that's the only professional boxer I met. But I done been in the room with a lot of boxers like that was on those levels. And then you got old legends from the town that I know, you know what I'm saying? And I always got to show respect to them because they paved the way for the scene to even still be relevant.
Yeah.
So.
Man. So when is your pro debut, or have you been pro, or have you fought pro, or?
I have not fought pro yet, but it's looking like the possibility. I ain't gonna put the date on it, but they saying possibly February the 24th.
Ooh, what day is that, and where can we find that at? Because this interview dropping way before then. So
yeah, this is a Saturday, February 24th, locally. You know what I'm saying? So it's gonna be in the Tulsa area. I would love to have everybody that say they supporting this shit pull up.
I'm there, no cap.
On me. If you say you supporting this shit, pull up.
I'm there, man. How can a nigga put you in the shirt or something, man? Or shit, nigga, how can we sponsor you or something? I don't know.
Hey, man, that's very, very something I'm really looking towards right now is trying to find sponsorship. You know, it's hard to work, you know what I'm saying, to be at the top level with this boxing shit. So I'm looking for all the help I can get on my journey, you know what I'm saying? But at the same time, everybody that really wants to be a part of it, just reach out to my DM and we'll start talking about it and we'll see what we can work out.
For sure, man. What's your goals for the boxing?
World championships. You know what I'm saying? Getting to the bag. At the end of the day, it's like to change the game for my family, change the game for me, but also to leave a legacy behind, leave something for my unborn children or the next young fighter in Oklahoma who possibly is already looking up to me right now. So I want to see them with the opportunities and somebody to be behind them to help them get to where they trying to go. As I press to go where I'm going, I want them to be able to see how it looks, what it looks like, what genuinely coming back to and giving back to these other fighters looks like compared to, you know, you get to that level and you kind of just feel like you that guy. It ain't about being the guy, it's about establishing something real. You know what I'm saying?
Truth, man. So for the rapping, for the boxing, for life in general, what is next for you?
Man, sky's the limit, man. I ain't gonna put nothing because I'm living in the present right now. You know what I mean? I'm living for right now in this moment. I'm thankful and I feel blessed. You know what I mean? So every day that I get to wake up and do what I dream to do and what I've been set out to do for so many years is already I'm winning. You know what I mean? So my goals is all manifested, but at the same time I'm living for right now. So I'm taking it day by day.
For sure. Any shout outs or anything you want to give before we close?
Man, shout out to the whole Tulsa music scene. Shout out to all the Oklahoma boxers. Actually, the Oklahoma music scene. I see people trying to put separation between 918, 405, and the 580, and whatever else area code is around here. It ain't no separation. It's one sound. We got one movement. You know what I'm saying? It ain't never gonna bust. It ain't never gonna pop until everybody realize some shit like that. Stop hating. Stop acting like some shit is a big, you know. Just stop with the bullshit, my nigga. Just come together and make this paper. That's what it's about. It's the money.
Well, shit, we live from the Hunnid table. Hakeem Eli'juwon, man. It's always nice talking to you, man. Nice, you know, running into you, whatever, man. And
Young like Da Vinci.
shit, man. We out.
I never been caught, really wishing it'd pay off. Really wishing bro was unchained. Unexpected got it so cocaine. I'm ballin', can't nobody get close. Yesterday I bought a 40.